Hey folks, David L. here. Getting on the old exercise machine. Trying to find the fountain of middle age here. Had a couple things I wanted to talk about. This is pretty exciting. The career that I chose doing this karaoke involves music. And the one thing we have in common, all of us love music. If we don't, I feel sorry for you. But the question I get asked often by non-karaoke people that don't understand why I run a karaoke and DJ show. It's basically the love of music. No karaoke or DJ person ever asked me that question. It's always like my brother or my father was like a little bit, why would you want to do that? And my mom was really into music, and I would have thought he understood something like this, but she could pick up any musical instrument and play it. She played the organ for the church choir, sang. She did some fantastic solo singing work when she was in the choir, and she was well known and very beloved in that genre. But it's something I shouldn't have to explain. My dad loved listening to the radio when I was a kid. He was very inspirational, always making sure that we had the radio on when we were at work. We helped my dad out. He owned a heating and air conditioning company, and when we were kids, he'd take us on the job. We basically cleaned up after the crew, things like that. But over the years, as rock and roll sort of developed, singing along with all the songs, and you kind of get the bug that you want to perform the music. Well, life gets in the way. You have your job and family responsibilities, and you kind of put it out of your mind after a while. But karaoke came along and was very inspiring to be able to go up in front of an audience. And it was a little tough at first, but everybody, even the fans that are watching you, are very understanding. And as you kind of develop your, I want to say, chops at doing karaoke music, you get better and better at it. You realize what a big part of your life that it is. And all the people that come to my shows and all the people that I've grown to know over the years doing karaoke become very close friends, and you just have a good time together. It's a great group to hang around with. In my retirement, it comes in really handy because after you finish your useful life as a breadwinner and family guy, and your kids all leave the home, and we're dealing with a couple 3.5-year-old grandchildren right now, which is just really fun because we get to sort of be the best part of their lives. We get to spoil them, so to speak, but also guiding them. And that brings me to another thing. We have a little microphone. It's one of these little cheap karaoke microphones. It's got a speaker built into it. And those girls, they're both girls, 3.5-year-old twins. They just love singing into it. They love showing off. And Grandpa's always there to guide them. Their nursery rhyme songs have turned now into old rock and roll classics that they're singing. It's just fun. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you wild crocodile. Okay, should we sing another song? See them getting into it, and they're a little showy-offy about it too, which is that kind of part of what karaoke is. So I thought I'd add that because of the upbringing that I had was a big highlight in my life, and reliving your life, all the things that you experienced during your life were all surrounded by music. All these songs, breakup songs that would kind of help you through a breakup or your first love or any of these experiences, tragedy, they're all in songs, and you can kind of relate to them. And that goes back a long ways, but that's should answer the question why people love karaoke and why it's such a great thing. It's become kind of a stigma there for a while. It was pretty popular, and now seems like the diehards are kind of hanging on in groups to karaoke shows, which is kind of neat. It was kind of a fad for a while, and a lot of drunken people used to get up in front of the microphone and make fun of karaoke, make fun of the songs, and now it's gotten a little more serious. But it's an art form, and people that don't see that or that don't realize it, you experiencing those songs that you grew up with and that had a lot of meaning to you, and to be able to go up and perform them, no matter if you're good at it or you're not, but if you're serious about it, you love it. Maybe you can't hit all the notes, but it's quite a phenomenon. And a little note, I want a notation because I know there's a lot of venue people that watch this. It should be taken seriously by bar owners and venue owners also, to invest in a karaoke show, at least one a week, and get the bar patrons coming and developing a karaoke show. Might cost you a little extra money to put a monitor up, or maybe some lighting goes a long way, a little bit of mood lighting, so that when people are there they can dance to it, or it's just darker in there and it's got the mood to it. As opposed to like if you're a restaurant and the waiters and waitresses need light to take orders and things like that, it's not going to work that well. We do a dinner show, and we accordingly, as people are finishing up eating, we'll turn the lights down and plug in the stage lights where we're at. And people stay for the show even if they're not singers. That's another phenomenon, that they love to be entertained. They got nowhere else to go. They're on their way home after eating. They'll hang around for a while at the event and have a few drinks afterwards. So it's all part of the profitability of the show. We have a regular following of people that will come and see us, and we kind of keep the place going all night. After the dinner crowd leaves, we go all night, and people come in straggling in late. And even if they're too late to get into we normally close at the show I'm at 10 o'clock. We'll have what I call tip time. We'll play for an extra half hour for the stragglers that come in. Usually they'll, sit down, have a couple drinks, and they're supporting the bar. And the bar stays open till 12 anyway, so it's kind of a neat thing. But my other message to the people with the venue is, if you dedicate one night to karaoke, maybe keep one extra person on staff and kind of weigh out what you're paying out compared to what you're bringing in. And you got to give it at least, maybe 4 weeks for the customers to find out that you're at that place. And we do a lot of Facebook advertising. And the venue also, we got them doing that also for us. But we get to let them know through Facebook and through a QR code that I have. That'll take them to my Facebook or take them to my YouTube channel so they can see kind of the message I'm sort of giving you right now. But it's a great phenomenon. Time for everybody to adapt a karaoke show if they already haven't, and give people some real live entertainment. So, well, I think the bottom line is a lot more people love music than what you may think. And it's that love of music that drives this karaoke crowd. So you could have one extra night at your place. You may not have to hire extra staff. You may want to, when the place gets jumping, hire an extra person. We go to a lot of karaoke shows in between the nights that I'm not playing there. And the reason for that is I don't drink when I do the karaoke show. I gotta keep the thing jumping, but we get to go out and have a few drinks and see other karaoke shows within a 20 mile radius, or 20-mile radius of where we are. And we meet a lot of different people at all those shows. A huge flock of friends that we see at other people's shows. Maybe they're too far away to attend my show, but we get to have a lot of fun and enjoy life with people that have like interests. So don't forget that. David L. signing off. We'll talk again soon.